We're at the launch event of Apollo Tyres Vredestein Pinza AT range. These are all-terrain tires, proper 4x4 tires for SUVs like this one. This is a Jeep Rubicon and I'm driving it today, and it's shot with these Pinza AT tires, and we are putting it through its paces, not the car, the tires, at this off-road trail, which is mad. It has got mad obstacles and there's a lot of challenging bits where these tires have to prove their worth. So let's get going and find out if these tires can live up to the hype. So now we are entering the off-road arena. I mean, this is a proper off-road park. Of course, I've got the right vehicle with me. It's a Jeep Rubicon with a 2-liter turbo petrol engine, around 270 bhp, and it's also been tuned. It has got this nice muffler. It has also got air intake, cold air intake, I guess, and it makes all the right noise. But we are here not to review the car, we are reviewing the tires. So I've already done a lot of off-roading with this car over here on these tires, and I think so far the combination of the car and the tires, it was just a cakewalk for both these things. Quick pointers about the tires. So first things first, when we are driving on rough patches, of course that's no problem for the tires because it goes over everything very comfortably and it glides over virtually everything. Now where I could make out the difference is when you drive on slush or wet patches. We went through a big slush patch and there was absolutely no slip. Now in other cars or with stock tires, I've noticed this, that if you're going at slow speeds, there is that wheel spin that happens, but these tires, because of the tread pattern they have, there was absolutely no slip. So this is where I could make the difference. The other thing is while going uphill, like I'm going right now, it's loose sand, and even then there is absolutely no slip with the tires. The car just grips all the time. Of course, credit goes to the Wrangler as well because it is one of the ultimate off-roaders in the world. But like there are some places where it's up to the tire, and I think this tire is complementing the car really well because on slush patches there is absolutely no movement in the car. Even the tail is not sliding out. Nothing is happening. It's just perfect grip everywhere. So I think if you are an enthusiast again, and if you want a tire that can do everything off-road, and you are not on a budget but we want something very capable, and at the same time you don't want it to cost a bomb like how a lot of import tires cost, so I think these are great options. I think you should definitely give it a shot, and my first impressions off-road especially are very positive, and I think again I would want to test it on lower segment cars like the Thar or an Endeavour or a Fortuner, but even on the Wrangler it will be absolutely perfect. Now speaking of other cars, of course we have also got an Isuzu and a Fortuner and an Endeavour, and they're also going through all the obstacles. They covered everything that I did, so that is again a proof that the tires are also up for the task, even in low segment cars. So if you want to go off-road, proper off-roading that is, on your 4x4, I think these tires make a lot of sense. Now at the same time, I'm also going to drive these tires on the road for a bit, so let's find out how they perform on the road as well, because Apollo is claiming that these are well balanced both for road and off-road. So in a short while I'll be driving on the road, so let's see how they perform on tarmac. So right now I'm driving these tires on the road, and I think from the owner himself, he owns this Rubicon, so he's telling me that on the road also these tires are very, very refined, in the sense the tire noise is minimal, in the sense it doesn't feel like an all-terrain tire. So that's a good point, because these are very capable off-road as you've already seen, but on the road also they're very nice and it's still very refined. I was going close to 80 km per hour in between, there was one stretch, but the tire noise is well under control. So if you're going to use your tires both on road and off road, but I think this is a great choice. And as again the owner tells me, he prefers these tires over the Michelins that he was using earlier. So that's a great start for Apollo, I'd say, because enthusiasts have already trusted these tires, and they believe that they are very good off road, and on road also they are quite good. So the best part here is that these are not going to be as expensive as Michelins or your Goodrich tires. These are more affordable, but they have all those premium features and they are rated for all sorts of grades. You want to drive your SUV in snow, mud, sand, wherever you want to take it, these tires can do it all. So I think first impressions are largely positive about these tires, and we'll probably test them more extensively later on when we get the set of these tires on our SUVs, and then probably we'll give you a long-term review. But long story short, right now I'd say that these tires, like with all Apollo tires, these are very good, and these are quite impressive for what Apollo has done, because Apollo has their R&D worldwide, and they are making these tires right here in the country. So that's what keeps the cost in check as well for owners, and the quality at the same time, it's not compromised. So I think Apollo is off to a great start with Pinza AT tires, and soon they're also going to launch the highway daring tire, which is the HT tire, within the same range. So things are looking very positive, and I think overall, first impressions, well, I think they are quite good tires. As you've seen, off-road they're fantastic, and on-road also the performance is really, really good.